There we go. So we can get all this recorded now.
โอเคค่ะโอเคค่ะโอเคค่ะ
Rick will be back in a second. He's just getting some earphones.
โอเคค่ะ
Are you well? Is it good in Thailand? Is things
very well, very well. Thank you, thank you. We are very well and very. We got hope. We got happy. We got light from our members. First of all, we would like to greet from Thailand. พี่สุทธิกุลคะ our head team Thailand ค่ะพี่กำนันคะเชิญค่ะค่ะ
ครับก็สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับก็วันนี้ก็ขอบคุณนะขอบคุณทีมTPMS ที่ให้โอกาสกับทีมงานทีมไทยแลนด์ได้ร่วมประชุมสื่อสารการทำงานให้เข้าใจมากขึ้นก็วันนี้ด้วยความยินดียิ่งแล้วก็ขอบพระคุณอย่างสูงครับเรียนเชิญพี่น้องเราทีมไทยแลนด์แนะนำตัวได้เลยครับขอบคุณครับ
Kun Sitikoti said that he is very glad and happy for opportunity tonight that give us two-way communication. We can see you, you can see us, and then we can have more good relationship, more close this time. Thank you very much. Thank you, ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you.
And we would like to invite the team to introduce. เชิญค่ะเชิญค่ะ
My name is Yatavi Chuttamanthanachoth. Hello, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee.
Hello.
Nice to meet you today.
And you. Hello. Sawadee Krap.
IT Thailand and IT Thailand.
IT Thailand.
Thank you. Thank you for taking special care of us. That's all for now.
Thank you guys for doing it yourselves. Thank you guys for taking care of yourselves on behalf of everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. กระไรต่อไปค่ะ
So things are moving forward, guys. Things are moving forward every day. We're speaking to more people. We're seeing more progress in the breaking down of the other systems. So as we are, let's say, tentatively moving forward, it's going forward. It seems slowly, but nevertheless, it's very, very fast. When you look at exactly what's going on outside in the bigger world or the bigger picture, that's all collapsing into one. And we're seeing it again with the other guardians, if you like. Their systems now are being united. They're coming towards. So a lot of this is ongoing, even though we haven't got a lot to report specifically. We could say generally everything is going very, 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 very well. And I'm sure Rick will add to that.
After we present two videos between us for communication, and then our member they say that, oh, I would like to visit England. I say, okay, yes, in the near future.
Yeah.
In the future. And then I sent Dr. Lee and Kudrik will support us the project. If you would like something, bring to your village, bring to your house, bring to your community. So please send you what do you need in your life. Then they send, I'm a farmer and gardener and fisher, and student and teacher. So they say that where they are, and then they say, okay, I need electricity, I need water, I need education, and they send us a teacher. So very happy with our members.
Good. Beautiful.
Yeah, and then when we complete the meeting 6 times already, the last Sunday participants are 117 members come to listen us in the team. And then they say that, okay, I know, I believe in you. That's like a chorus live in the near future, chorus live in the near future. And then Kunrik and Dr. Lee said that money is yours, salary is yours, not from us. This is from yourself. Then they say, How can I said the property in your earth, in your land, you can take by yourself. Then they say, great, great. This is I can learn from the communication two times already. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. And again, it's from here. It's from the heart. So the value is in the heart. Is in the one. So yes, if you're getting that across, and your people are seeing that, and they recognize it, they say yes, and then unite. And this is the beauty. So this is what we're seeing, and this is why we're so pleased and so thankful for you guys in Thailand to be joining.
I said that this is the beauty in the darkness. Sometimes darkness, but however, darkness is the beauty also. Yeah, like the car, they have many sides.
Yeah, seeing the
We
positive.
walk under the darkness, but you have a light. We have a star. Yeah, shine to you. The star shine to present. How can you walk? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, indeed, if I may. Can you hear me?
Very well. I can hear you very well.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, so we look at it worldwide, as Lee was mentioning, and I know you do as well, Jadarat and Sitsi Cool, perhaps. So we're seeing these indicators of things destructing, as Lee is saying, on all levels. And there are so many, let's say, current events that are being aligned for the unity as we see. And again, with the Thailand people, we are so appreciative that so many of you are in your heart in leading the way with this. And as we said, with the Western world, because of the more of the indoctrination and conditioning, it's been difficult, but we are breaking through. We are penetrating those areas. And so, each with the darkness, as you said, Jadarat, the more desperate they become, the more they try to control, but it's awakening many more. And they are seeing the ones that are awakening, they're being forced to make the choice and the decision. And the beauty of it, it can no longer be any nationalism, one country. They're beginning to see this. It has to be the worldwide community of all the people. It's the only way that it will work. So we have so many different levels of consciousness, as you know, but all of these levels are advancing forward every moment and much more rapidly now, as Lee has said. So again, to reiterate, we must just keep going forward. We know it's happening, and the more voice we collect, the more that it makes it happen. So we wish for it to be done right today, as everyone. However, we just continuously do it and have the patience, and it is coming. As ones awaken, they begin to see this is the only solution. So how long it takes, we cannot say that. No one can, but at this point, but we see it speeding up, and we know it is certain.
First, when we set a team, then we set the objective. How can we do? Okay, how about the solution? Then when we set the indicator, I say no. Sometimes the member can tell us how about the indicator because sometimes we forget something. But they are the farmer, they are gardener, they are fishermen, they are the labor, so they know themselves. And then they say to us, "This is indicator." So thank you so much. Maybe we forgot something. You can tell me more. You can tell me more. So we work together between the member and between the team. So we are not lonely. We are not lonely. So when they send us the picture when they send us the objective to create the team, to create the mission. So we are not lonely.
The voice,
Very proud for this job.
the spreading of the word, the talking to each other. So
Yeah,
the people talking to the other people, talking to more people, talking to more people.
yeah,
This is the way we get this done. So the more that you can show into their heart how
yeah.
they are worthy and valuable, the more they can tell more people, and then more people join, and boom. So we're always enthusiastic because we always see the movement forward. Yes.
Yeah, movement, everyday movement.
Yes.
So the first way we open for the small group, only 20 members. And then they say, can I invite my relatives? Can you invite my friend? Can invite my student? And I say, oh yes, you don't have to ask me. Can I invite? I say that by yourself, you can invite to join the room. And then the first time we had only 22 members in the meeting by voice, by two-way communications. And then last Sunday, 117 members, and they sent us the activity. And they said that I want, something like that. So it is a work between us and members. This is clear picture already.
Yes.
We have a clear picture already.
Wonderful, beautiful, and it's so great. And this is why I enjoy these meetings with you guys, because we can record these and we can show others. We can give these your words, what Thailand's doing and you guys are doing. We can show to others.
Now to present.
Yes. You don't need to ask, just do. Just pass the word on. As soon as you see the clear picture, pass the word on. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Go, Rick.
Jadar, if I may ask, we need to get into China. There's only 3 consents from China yet. In our previous meeting, I believe that there may be some affiliation with Thailand to the Chinese community. Is there any way that we can, if there is someone just saying neutrally?
The last meeting I said that we have one sister, it means sister. I call that P. I call P, it means sister. So because of her mom gets sick and just passed away 3 days, then she cannot attend the meeting. I'm so sorry, but she promised that the next time she is sure to attend.
Okay. Okay. So in the right time. Yeah. And we can see the Philippines now are coming forward too. So where we've spoken to the guys in the Philippines now, they're coming forwards. So the area over there is at the forefront, if you like, of the GPMS. So it's beautiful to see. And if this spreads, well, when this spreads into China, that'll all pick up that way too and put more pressure on the West.
Cross-cultural.
Yes, well, of course, that's the way. Fully inclusive, cross-cultural, cross-societal, fully inclusive.
Just exciting every day, just support every day, cross-cultural. Yeah, I see.
And this is beautiful for just for me to be involved and to speak cross-culturally with so many different peoples and unite. So I smile. I just smile all the time.
Smile also, and then be laughing.
Yes, it is beautiful. So thank you again. Thank you guys for.
Then I present the T-shirt. Yeah, I present the T-shirt.
T-shirt.
And then they said that, oh, Picat, my name is Cat. They said that Picat, I would like to book size M, size S, size LS. I said later. Just present that we are the team in Thailand. They said, and but the team in Thailand also, I want to reserve. I say, okay. Thanks for interesting. I say like that.
So your team's growing. How many in your team now?
maybe one room is 600, one room 600, one room sorry, one room 300, one room 350, 100, one room 400, and then they spread out. Some they cannot come to join as a member because of they cannot access the mobile phone, they cannot access the computer, so only someone who can participate the meeting, who can involve the room. But we have more and more for the news spreading every day.
We had a suggestion the other day. I don't know about Thai social media, about putting GPMS into the social medias. Everybody puts it in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday into social media. Say at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody posts a GPMS link. Is that something that you guys could do over there?
We have a meeting and we said that is okay in the mission.
Yeah. So just sort of drop in to social media, whatever you guys use. Again, it's different with different cultures. To add,
เติม
เลยนะคะ มี ค่ะ
ดินเห็นยังไง
ค่ะ
8,200
Yes okay in Facebook 2,000 members in Facebook for Thailand team ค่ะ 2,000 members already in Facebook ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
awesome. So that can expand very, very quickly, right? And that could become 10,000, could become 100.
พี่สิทธิ์ค่ะพี่สิทธิ์เป็นไมค์ค่ะพี่สิทธิ์เป็นไมค์ค่ะ Okay and คุณสุทธิกุล the head of Thailand team one Facebook the member 5,000 people we would like to spread this news I think okay
Well, I'm going to try to, what we're going to try to do is get some more media so that we can post some more media, but it's not in Thai. So it would need to be translated for you guys. So some of the media that we've got would need to be translated into Thai so that it could be posted for the Thai speakers. Is that something you guys are doing? Is that something are you taking the media that we've done and translating it, or is it something that may be useful going forward?
Okay let in the plan so we will translate the meaning and then we make the conversation easier for them more easy understanding
Yes. So some sort of media, like, again, it's just an idea. It's a concept that's come up to spread the word differently. But take it as you will. Have a chat about it.
Yeah. May I ask you, Derek, if the Facebook Thailand groups, if someone from those groups can connect with me on Facebook, send me a message to the groups, and then what I may be able to do, we may be able to do, is if I do a YouTube, if you will, then once it has the closed caption for Thailand, then you can post it also in these groups and ones can share it as well, if that assists. Yeah. But as long as we have access to the Facebook Thailand groups, and if there's any other social media groups as well, but Facebook is what I'm interested in, because I do a lot of GPMS posting on Facebook, and then I can put it right into the groups. Yeah.
Okay I mean give us more information so we just spread share
Just share. Yeah.
forward
So the videos
very
that
interesting
the videos that Rick does on Facebook, we put onto YouTube, and within one day it has subtitles. Okay, so they can be, then it would already have subtitles for Thailand, for the Thai people on the video. So those links we can give to you into your groups and let people see differently.
Yeah, and then you don't need to really translate it. If the translation technology is good
Sure.
enough, you can
Yeah.
understand, yeah, what we're saying.
Last day technology.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we've got, do you show your people the YouTube channel, the GPMS YouTube channel?
Yeah, very popular YouTube channel.
So we keep that quite specific to GPMS, and it should have the subtitles. So it's already translated.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
So as the videos come out, we keep an eye on that and keep that information flowing, so that it can be spread, so everybody can see how easy it is.
Yeah, I see ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
Has anybody from your group got any questions?
มีพี่น้องท่านไหนต้องการถามไหมคะเชิญค่ะพี่กำนันพี่สุทธิกุลจะถามไหมคะ
อาจารย์แขกตัวแพลตฟอร์มหรือตัวสกุลเงินที่ในการจ่ายให้พี่น้องสมาชิกGPMS เราเนี่ยใช้เงินสกุลไหนพอจะขยายความให้เราได้ฟังได้
ค่ะ May I see the information? So, P. Sutakun, he would like to know that when you spread to the money to over the world, so the money is different between Thai coin or French franc or dollar. So, how can you spread by platform? Or when you send the money to the member in Thailand by the link, by platform. So this is only one, or you spread by the nation as in Thai is baht, in French is franc, and English is pound.
Yeah. So
the same or different.
Let's look at it slightly differently. Let's look at what will be as opposed to what was. So when we look at all the different currencies, they're all different for a reason. They don't need to be different, but people, because there's the way the government controls have set them up, then everybody has a different currency. When we all sit together, when all the world sits together and unites, are we going to create different currencies for each other, or should we just say, let's have one currency that we all choose?
Okay.
Right. And then everything
the currency should be the same. Currency should be the same.
We choose it. So it's me, you, Sitakul. We choose the currency. It's not the government telling us what we can and can't do. So we sit at a table and we say, what do you want? Do you want this, or this? And everybody chooses.
พี่กำนันคะหมายถึง currency ตัวแลกเปลี่ยนใช่ไหมคะมันไม่ได้เกี่ยวกับว่ารัฐบาลจะต้องมาคุมแล้วก็รัฐบาลจะต้องแลกเปลี่ยนเป็นสกุลเงินนั้นๆใช่ไหมคะมันอยู่ที่เราว่าเราจะเลือกอะไรแบบนี้ค่ะแล้วทีนี้หมายถึงว่ามันเซมก็ได้หรือว่าเราจะเลือกอะไรก็ได้แบบนี้ค่ะพี่นะคะโอเคค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
So your government, your administration will be producing money because it's your money to spend wherever you want. Now that currency doesn't need to be different to anybody else's because there's no commerce anymore. So we don't need to profit and lose. So these sort of concepts, they're no good to us. We don't need this. We don't need companies making money. We need people to be looking after each other, these sort of ideas. So again, when we look at what would be chosen, it would be equal across. How that looks, I don't know yet. I'm really keen. Go on, Rick.
Thank you.
ค่ะmoment please พี่กำนันคะหมายถึงว่าโครงการเนี้ยมันไม่มี profit มันไม่มีกำไรใช่ไหมคะมันไม่มี loss มันไม่มีขาดทุนมันเป็นการที่ให้ทุกคนโดย equal โดยเท่าเทียมกันแบบนี้ค่ะแล้วเดี๋ยวต่อไปเราก็จะมีคุยกันในรอบแบบต่อไปค่ะโอเคขอบคุณค่ะค่ะมิสคุณบิ๊กค่ะโอเคค่ะ already translate
ขอบคุณแทนพี่น้องคนไทย
Okay, thank you. On behalf of Thai people, would like to say thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ On behalf of Thai people, ขอบคุณค่ะโอเคค่ะคุณบิ๊กค่ะ
Go on, Rick.
Yeah, what I wish to add is that we need to look at the reason why there were so many currencies in the world, and the darkness in the governments did this to keep separation and to keep control over people. For example, the Thailand dollar, to devalue it, to pressure the people. And as Lee said, in the new world, there's not all of these currencies. There is the one people's currency because there is no competition, no reason to control and suppress everyone with the old use of money. The old use of money, as we know, was evil. GPMS is the good tool for money where everyone is prosperous and free as well. Now, with this also, we should be including always the autonomy, the sovereignty, which is included with GPMS, which is every individual's rights, the inalienable, unalienable rights, because it is all part of it. So humanity has the full abundance, more money than they ever could need, because there is no limit to what we create with it, and all of the rights and the freedoms. And this also, by doing this, there is no crime. There, as Lee said, there is no reason for anyone to profit from the old business ways, because each one is paid by themselves. So we all just contribute to the community. And having said this, where we contribute just to one community, humanity by nature just does not want to sleep all day and do nothing. They will want to do something to contribute. So society doesn't shut down at all, but how one's contribute to the society is only a fraction of hours. You no longer need to work those long hours for money, because you are the money and you have it.
I want to cry from your words.
Work is one of these things that we've been told is something we must do. 50, 60, 80 hours a week for nothing. Well, it's ridiculous.
No competition. They have all right.
Yeah, it's
one people, one right. One person, one right.
Yeah, so your fishermen still go fishing. Your laborers still do the stuff they do because they enjoy doing it. It's just not all day long every day. Yeah.
Make me cry.
But this is the way it should be. It's the way it should be, right? And this is what we're going to, is the way it should be.
Yeah, the way it should be.
Yes. People do what they do because they enjoy doing it, not because they're forced to do it because they need money.
The pressure and the stress is taken off of every individual.
Yeah.
Should be individual.
And you think about your communities in Thailand where they're tourists, the tourist business and all of these things. Well, the ones with money come over and you take money. This will change. The whole thing will change. And it will...
Normally in Thailand they have a community already. So political government divide them from under, above.
Yeah. So these levels, no.
Yeah,
no.
level. So this is very different. And then should be one person, one right. One person, one right. Equal.
So we're going to equality. This is whenever you look at what GPMS is, it's equal. It has to be equal all the way. So every one person equal, everybody equal.
Normally when the member asks me, PCAT, please support my community, they don't ask only PCAT, please support my house, my father, my mother, my daughter, but every members, they said that PCAT, my village, my community is beautiful picture. So could we say that the community make me cry?
Well, the communities will come together because the beautiful communities will support themselves. So
they by themselves.
Yeah, they don't need to ask for support because they are their own support. And this is when sovereignty is realized. So when sovereign equality is realized, then you are your own support. You support your own village, you support your own town, and you support your own country, you support your own people, and all the people are the same. So there is this levels just become flat, plain, and things go from what was to what should be very, very quickly.
They send me one family, only one lamp. One family, only one lamp. And then when the children read a book for examination, do homework, they have only one lamp in the center. But they didn't ask me that please send the electricity to my house. They said that send the electricity to my village. This is very beautiful.
Yes, that's different. The culturally, it's different across the world. Some people will be worried about their house, other people are worried about their village and other people's houses. But this is the unity that's being created right now, where everybody realizes that their house and their community is the same thing. So it becomes your perspective becomes bigger when the pressure is released.
Perspective. I said that if you have salary, then you can go over the world. I mean that you can go to Western. Normally they see Switzerland, Germany, America, England. The visitor come to visit Thailand. So I said that for the next future, very near, you can visit Asia also. You can visit England if you would like. You can visit Japan if you want.
Freedom of travel. So freedom of travel is an inalienable right. It's been
traveler is free.
Yes.
No limited space.
No.
Yeah.
This is all the old as it fades. Yes, Rick.
Yeah, what I wish to add, all travel worldwide will be free as well with this. For example, if you want to fly to America, it is no cost for anything because the pilot of the plane, he is paid by his own money. The fuel is paid by GPMS, by the people. And so there is no cost to travel all around the world where one needs to go. Yes.
It's true. Wow.
Yes, because GPMS, what GPMS does, again, not only does it activate the money of each person, so they are the money, it also funds all of the utilities worldwide. So all energy, electricity, water, everything is free because we have the money, unlimited money to do this. All travel, all of your fuel that you may need to heat your home or what have you, it's all becomes free. For your air conditioning, especially in Thailand, all of this becomes free as well. And so this is the new world that we are creating. Yes.
It's our choice. We don't want to pay for all these things that are just normal. So equalize it and say, no, it becomes free for all.
Yeah, because we own it all. There is no limit to the money. Actually, when the majority of the people, what we're doing, takes ownership of everything on the planet, then we share it all. So we don't need to pay for any of that. because
Wow.
we create the unlimited
Explore the
money.
world. Explore the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it brings everybody to equality and everybody to sovereignty wherever you are. It's just realizing it in your heart. The value is there. We can do this, and of course, it's more than we can do this. We will do this.
They
We are
said
doing it.
that the first of all, they ask only the basics in life, like water, electricity, education, and pharmacy, something like that. I said that you imagine more.
Yes.
You imagine more, not only the basics. You can travel over the world. This is your chance, your opportunity. You can do everything.
The thing about basics, none of us are here for basics. We're all here for comfort and abundance. Okay.
Just above.
Yes. So
Above.
yes, not basics. Basics, no, absolute abundance, absolute comfort for all. And it's just a choice. It's just a choice.
And the children, they said that if I would like some pocket money, can I? I said, oh, yes. Not only for the dress to school, not only book to school, but they have pocket money also. They are very happy and okay, joyful.
Yes. Well, the children from day one have everything they need. So it's not pocket money, it's their money. It's if you need it, it's there for you. There's no pocket. The idea of pocket money is a little bit to spend. No. If you want something, you can
Much
have
more.
it. Yeah,
much
but
more.
what we've got is this morality and ethical heart space. So it's not greed, it's just comfort.
Mhm. Also, may I add,
Wonderful world.
it is, and may I add, because money is being used good and free, very quickly, the prices of your things are going to become very cheap. So there is rapid deflation in prices that occurs. So this is also why you don't need much money to live comfortably with this and beyond.
No tax, no taxation,
None of this.
no
And-
government spending that's coming from the people.
Yeah.
All of these gone. So no business taxes, no cost of materials, no cost of labor, means all the prices come down.
Yeah,
Very, very
Can
because-
quick.
you imagine? How can you imagine?
Yes. Well,
Just water.
you unlimit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And when people come together and discuss these things with unlimited,
yeah. Hardworking so long time already.
yeah.
How you can decide the plan? You set the policy. You do by the procedure, and then you announce the plan. So
But
hard
it's,
work already. How long?
we don't
10
know.
years, 20 years,
No,
30
no.
years.
No, months.
Cannot believe.
Yes.
Cannot believe.
Well, as the old collapses, the new is ready. So as the old plant withers, the new sprout is there and it's going to grow very, very quickly. So there's no reason to put long periods of time. We're seeing the collapse. We're seeing the old, we're seeing the new choice, and people are choosing it. So months.
And also within the voice is all of the intelligence and the skill set to just disperse the money, to distribute the money within a matter of days. Everything is already here, but we need to collect the voice again. And then within the voice is all of the knowledge and the know-how, how to distribute the funds instantly worldwide. And it's just, it is so simple.
Some members said that they would like training course, knowledge, know-how to administration to manage the business. They
Yeah.
would like to set a brand by themselves. Brand. I mean, normally the popular brand from Vietnam, from other countries is very expensive in Thai. But they said that okay, they would like to set up the activity, like they would like to raise, they would like to have rice in the farm, have a fruit and something they would like to sell over the world, so they will set the brand by themselves. I say, oh, you can.
All of
You
these,
should believe in your, in your spirit. You can, imagination. You can.
anything that you can think of, you can do. As long as it's you got the morals, as long as it's with integrity. So these things going forward.
Integrity.
Yes. Integrity is the key. So this is where sovereignty starts, with integrity of the inside. So of course, then it's the world is your oyster. You can do what you will. It's just we need to unite first with the voice to create this new environment for that to bloom into.
Yeah. Okay. Sunday I put good brand, very popular brand into the room. Okay, would you like this one? Oh, beautiful. Would you like this one? Oh, good. Would you like this one? Oh, very expensive. I said that you can buy yourself. You can create. You can set the name. You can set the price. You can set the style. You can design by yourself. Everything you can. Yeah. Just make imagination. Everything.
Yeah, imagination. That's the thing. Unlock it. Go on, Rick. You were going to say something, brother.
Just what I was going to say. There are no businesses in the new world that we are creating with GPMS. The reason that there is no business is because the owner of that business, but let's just call it a service now, that the owner does not need to profit off of it because the owner is being paid. So then they are just delivering a service to the world to ship around the world freely. So it's part of their contribution to the world society. Yeah. And it is so much more simpler. Let's say if someone has a bunch of a jackfruit, you want to ship out to the world, and it's just so easy to do it because you have ones that transport it in whatever way, and it's all paid for, but you don't really need to have the profit. It's the sharing of the access of the food all worldwide, because you don't need to make money off of the food because you're already paid yourself anymore.
Sharing.
Yeah, it's sharing. Yes.
So
but you have the trade still, it's free trade that what goes on globally, because, let's say someone in Antarctica loves some fresh jackfruit. So, it gets shared, and perhaps someone in
as my home
Thailand.
Durian and then Africa jackfruit. Okay.
Yeah.
All of the logistics are there. They're already there. All of the resources are there. All of
already built. Yeah.
All of the administrations are there, and all of the shipping routes are there, and everything's there. It just gets reimagined into contribution and sharing. And you've got jackfruit, but you don't need it all, so you're happy to give.
Dream comes true. Comes true.
Yes, and it doesn't take very much imagination to see that. It just takes a release of limitation. That's all.
Release the limitation.
Yeah.
How beautiful it is. The new world globalization.
Is there any other questions?
พี่กำนันมีคำถามไหมคะ
ฝากคำถามนิดนึงอาจารย์แขกเรื่องยูเครนกับรัสเซียเนี่ยเป็นตัวหนุนให้งาน GPMS เราเกิดเร็วขึ้นไหมหรือไม่เกี่ยวข้องกัน
Okay, ค่ะเดี๋ยวน้องถามให้ he would like to know that the two countries very popular in the news spread over the world, Ukraine and Russia, support to the job of GPMS or not?
They will do.
Will do.
Yeah. But what's happening at the moment is that's part of the lower construct. So Russia and Ukraine, and that's part of the let's say, the lower timeline. So the people there will, but the people there don't know yet.
อย่างนี้ค่ะพี่กำนันก็หมายถึงว่าเขาก็ร่วมอยู่นะคะแต่ว่าส่วนหนึ่งเขาก็รู้ส่วนหนึ่งเขาก็ไม่รู้ค่ะเหมือนทั่วไปค่ะพี่กำนันโอเคค่ะเป็นอ่อน
Go on, brother.
ฝากอาจารย์อธิบายเรื่องทีมในการเราแบ่งบทบาทหน้าที่เรากระจายไปอยู่ตามภูมิภาคต่างๆเพื่อสร้างความเข้าใจแล้วก็ให้เข้าถึงพี่น้องที่เข้าไม่ถึงไอทีเข้าไม่ถึงสื่ออินเทอร์เน็ตพวกนี้เราจะได้ช่วยเหลือเขานั่นคือบทบาทที่เราทำงานกันอยู่ขณะนี้เพื่อให้เขาเข้าใจภารกิจเราครับ
Okay. Our missions in the team for Thailand team, we divide to the region north, south, central, northeast, and then we divide to the organization. This is community. This is information. This is that's the team to support. We have many positions in the line of organizations to contact with the people who cannot access the news, who cannot access the GPMS program. So we divide the teams already, and normally we work in the general duties, and right now we just focus on in each position to support someone who cannot access the information.
Perfect. And that's what we're seeing in other places where, let's say, lots of people can't access the information yet, but we've got, so for instance, I'm not sure now, Russia, you were saying about I don't know how many numbers, let me just check.
30 for Russia.
Is it still 30?
Such as that today, Kun Sutikun, he go to the community and he present the GPMS in the paper. He print in the color and then he present to the community, and just someone who cannot join to the member room.
Just contact one of you guys in the team and you can help them. This is the beauty of it. It's just how we progress this. There's lots out there that can't have the access or haven't got the knowledge yet, but as more like you spread this information, then they join very, very quickly. So all of the world's countries and all of the world's populations will be a part of GPMS. There is nobody separate. So it's not will they be? Yes, everybody will be, because it's the unity that brings GPMS to the people.
And the members who are in the room already, and they can access very well for computer and mobile phone, so they can explain more for someone who cannot. Then the progress of the project, we are very proud to push them more and more. I think that we can have a meeting and more can join. So they have any idea, we always welcome, open the floor for questions and answers. And then normally some we just forget, some we sorry, we cannot imagine as you. So they say that I will explain you, something like that. And I say that because as I'm a teacher, and that's my relatives, they are farmers, they are fishermen, but I'm not a fisherman, I'm not a gardener, so please give me more information. They say, I can send you a picture, I can send you information, I can send you many things else. So we got many pictures already to write in the plan to propose to Dr. Lee and Kunrik, where we have many things from the member, not ourselves, from the member by themselves, what they want to do, what they want to create, what they want to give and share by themselves. And they say that if they have a chance to go to another country, such as go to England, go to French, go to Palestine, go to Norway, they have rights they will take rice in the pocket, and then they will give them to have a big smile. They
Okay,
say like that.
beautiful.
They say, yeah, and they say that there and in the northeast and in northeast Thailand. So I have a rice in the socket. So how can I send to England? I say, okay, later I can ask. Locally and Kunrik. They have no money, but they have rice. They have rice in the field and they have rice in the socket. So they say, how can I say thank you to England team? They say that I say that okay. When I have a chance to talk, to have a communication, so I will ask for you. They say, okay, thank you.
We say thanks to your teams too. It's the thanks is by the unity. Honestly, the unity that you create is enough thanks. So we see the teams creating the unity and we feel the thanks anyway. So it's beautiful. Thank you.
I'd like to add in another element I touched on earlier in the meeting. So as I mentioned, there is a spiritual battle, but also a material battle that is going on with the dark and the light. And part of this battle is that the light, with all of the governments worldwide, are battling with the darkness to expose it, but also to put it into submission. So we have these groups that are doing this worldwide, many different groups, and if you wish to, white hats, if you will, part of these types of groups.
White hat.
Yeah,
Bravo, bravo.
yeah. So while this battle is going on, you know, they are part of this team as well. They're just not with us yet because their purpose and their focus is at suppressing and putting the darkness into submission. However, these ones of the light, they are all part of this. And soon they will all be uniting as well. And the darkness and the governments go. So this is what Lee was referring to with this darkness, this battle. It's like the lower timeline. What we're doing with GPMS uniting is the higher timeline. So as ones with this battle going on, other people are seeing the battle and they are learning more that they do not want the old darkness anymore. And as they awaken further, then they are seeing the GPMS as the choice. So this is what's occurring as it continues to grow. But I needed to say there are many groups, many teams upon the planet, teams of light, of God, that are doing different tasks at bringing this all together. So part of constructing this takes the destruction to get it done. And it's happening worldwide, Australia,
Only
US.
one planet. Only one planet. Not nation, only one planet.
Exactly. And it's creating that unity because GPMS is the only way, worldwide unity. Yeah.
On behalf of Thai people, I would like to hug Dr. Lee. I would like to hug Kunrik.
Thank
Big
you.
hug.
Yeah.
Big hug, big hug, big hug, big hug.
We'll
Thank
get
you.
there. We'll get there. So what we're just saying is referring back to the Russia-Ukraine. That fight is destructing the old, ready for the new. So it's all part of the same thing. It's just aligning. So there's that. Well, no, I'm not going to put it on levels. As the old breaks down, then the new is inevitable. So this is what we're seeing as we watch and as we speak to others. The unity is coming forward. So this is why I say it will be months, not years, and I will stay with that. It could be done in days, but I'm not going to put years on this. No way. Everything is breaking down so quickly that unity is assured very, very quickly. We're just at the cutting edge of it right now with you guys. And
unity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
We are only in the unity one.
And that's the perfection of this, and that's the inevitability of it. Yes, it's got to be done through unity, and that's all. So that's what we respect, and that's what the equality is, where the baseline is: integrity, equality, and unity, if you like.
Integrity, unity, humanity.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All of those beautiful
Here
words.
we go. Here we go.
If I may say, as of yet, we have approximately 130 countries with individuals that have consented for GPMS. However, there's about 40 countries worldwide. So what we also need at this time is representation coming in from these other 100 countries. So we are, let's say, over halfway at getting at least representation from the world by an individual in these other countries. But we also need to get someone in these other countries not registered yet to begin to get the information into these other countries as well. So perhaps as a result of just saying this, and with our recording, that others can check and see if their country is on and consent and begin to open GPMS up in their country, their region, their area at this time. So I feel that will begin. I believe I've been watching that in the last 2 weeks. I believe there's been 1 to 2 new countries. So the number is beginning to increase with the countries as well.
Great. Contribute, concentrate.
Yeah. Share the word to everybody.
Share the word to everybody.
Yeah, that's the key.
Contribute, concentrate.
The key message is if you put your name down, yeah,
humanity, quality.
if you put your name down and consent, speak about it, tell everybody else, because that's the way the word gets spread inside the countries.
But also worldwide, yes, with their friends. Someone in Thailand may have a friend in Fiji. Share the information, get it into Fiji. Yeah, as an example. Yeah.
Natural resources, very beautiful.
Yes, we've got resources and we've got logistics and word of mouth, and we can do that. But what we've maybe noticed is people consent and then sit back. Just talk about it with your friends. Share the word.
Share the word. Talk about to your friends. Okay, and now is one. Already very fast, very fun, and hope we got a hope already.
Yeah.
We have a clear picture already, and enlightenment from GPMS.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you look at this, like currently worldwide, right? There's like for every country, there's one leader. So really, worldwide, there is about 250 leaders that have been running the world. But with GPMS, what I'm saying, we don't even need that many leaders because there's not any individual countries. So saying this, we only need, let's say, perhaps only 50 leaders to run the entire planet at this time. But there will not be any, let's say, leaders of the people telling the people what to do. These leaders will be doing what the people wants worldwide. We already know what the people wants is the full freedom and full abundance. So we will be doing this. But it's so important where I say that perhaps we only need 50 worldwide taking this forward. At the same time, we need all of the people that ratify and support the platform of GPMS. So as you're saying, one just needs to consent and they don't need to think anymore about it. But it's important they get their vote in. And we don't need all leaders. We don't need 8 billion leaders. We only need the few, which we are open to unite with as they come. But we need the people, because the people need to support the new reality as well. So it's not like the old, as I said, we don't need as many people to operate the planet. And as Lee was saying, for example, in Thailand, what you have right now with the Thailand team, perhaps, 15 representatives, that's enough to do everything for Thailand, because you know what all of the people want. So you just give it to them. So this is how it occurs around the planet. So you don't need a whole lot like governments and how they complicated and constructed all of the systems to run everything.
Or my member normally every morning they say, "Good morning, the leader. Good morning." I say everybody in this room is a leader already, so just cheer up. If they say, "Oh, you are my leader," I say, "No, I'm your sister." I say
Beautiful.
everybody is a leader. The leader, everybody. Yeah, we lead the community. We lead the community. All of you, the leader of community.
Everybody will lift. So
Yeah.
where there's leaders now, the others will lift and realize. But the leaders are different. Leaders create leaders. Leaders don't want followers. Leaders don't want to lead, really. They just lift everybody else up. So
by themselves.
Yeah, but in the transition, then leaders can step forward, and the leaders are already there. All the leaders that we need are there. They just will step forward when the old system crumbles. And this is
raise up the community.
Yes. So the leaders are already in the communities doing their leadership roles. It's just they're not in positions in the old system, where when the new system comes in, those positions will be theirs, because that's what they do. And this is the beauty of this. So people will just do what they do.
Beautiful.
Yes. The whole thing becomes beautiful.
Becomes beautiful.
Heaven on earth. So we create the heaven on earth scenario by choosing it.
Everybody can choose.
Yeah. All they've got to do.
มีใครจะถามไหมคะเพราะว่า1 ชั่วโมงแล้วค่ะมีใครจะถามไหมคะ
อาจารย์แขกครับขอคำถามสุดท้ายก็ได้ถ้าขยายเวลาไม่ได้เนาะก็ขอความเห็นจากทั้งสองท่านกรณีที่โลกเกิดปัญหาอยู่ขณะนี้มันจะขยับเข้าไปสู่สงครามโลกครั้งที่3ไหม
โอเคค่ะเดี๋ยวน้องถามให้คุณสุธิดล he is afraid about the World War III. So how about your idea for the world? About my side, my inner said no. How about your idea?
There is no World War III.
ไม่มีค่ะพี่กำนันไม่มีสงครามค่ะไม่มีสงครามพี่กำนัน
ไม่มี
ครับ What there is a collapse, as a compression. So the media, what's being told to you on the
media
is
yes, media makes the news.
Is like
เข้าใจครับ
it's
he understand.
Yeah, it's not true.
สวัสดี
มัน
ค
ไม่
รั
จริ
บ
งนะคะมันไม่จริง
Go on, Rick.
สวัสดีค่ะพี่อยากจะคุยอะไรคะ
ครับขอเรียนถามนิดนึงครับว่าทาง GPMS มีแผนมีเป้าหมายมีวัตถุประสงค์มีแผนการดำเนินงานระยะสั้นระยะกลาง
เขามีหมดแล้ว
ระยะยาว
เขามีหมดแล้ว
ทีนี้พอจะสรุปให้พวกเรา
เดี๋ยว
แล้วก็แผนที่จะให้เราดำเนินการยังไงบ้างอะไรเงี้ย
เดี๋ยวน้องสรุปให้
อ๋อครับผมครับขอบคุณครับสวัสดีครับ
คือคำถามเหล่านี้ เราดำเนินการมาปีกว่าแล้วพี่เรา
ค่ะ
มีแผนงานมีอะไรครบทุกด้านครับ
ครับผมครับผม
Okay, he just talk about
ครับ
the process, the policy and procedure. Then Kun Sutikun said that we already set long time scale 1 year, 2 years. Said that the answer from Kun Sutikun to him already.
Policy and procedures, there are none at the moment. We don't want to stipulate policy and procedure because that limits what can be. When the people come together and
Yes.
unite,
Yeah.
we don't need them. So
Yeah.
we don't talk to those things because they're unnecessary. What will happen is organically, the process will just happen.
When I say that at the first we set indicator, we set objective, we set mission, and then not only us, maybe right, maybe wrong, but someone who are the answer is the member. She say this one, oh, I say I understand already, and this one will set to the plan. Yeah, they tell us already. Not only in the indicator from us, but from the members also, from the community also.
And that's the thing is that we've always said is the people have the answers. So all of us have the answers. So we don't need to write down the answers to questions now because the answers are already there. So
They have a right. They have a right.
yes. So no, policies and procedures, we don't need those because we have all the answers. And that's the way we sit with this.
We talk and we got many things very useful. We got powerful in the inner, and we got more and more challenge to our members for tomorrow, and we'll take this message to make understanding for our members to say that okay, tonight we have very great time together between England team and Thailand team, and we hope that Greeks will grow up very fast, and then many countries that we would like to see them grow up. Cheer and bravo. Cheer and bravo.
Beautiful. Jidarat, the videos that we did before the 2 other meetings, have you shared those with the team in Thailand?
Already.
You have. Wonderful. So what I'll do is
Why they have a big smile and
Good.
big laughing.
so
They have a big hope.
well, as soon as we finish this, I'll put it onto YouTube and share it again for you. So again, this can be used. Hopefully by tomorrow, the subtitles, the closed captions are on it so that it auto translates for you.
Yes, with this, just going back, is this mic working?
Yeah.
Yeah, just going back, there is no World War III or any of that destruction. It's, let's say God is not allowing that. And as you're seeing, although there have been attempts in the past, like with Korea, with missiles, and with the Ukraine, but what you are seeing is nothing is occurring because it's not allowed by Creator, and also by the universal element, which contains what we call the galactics, the benevolent extraterrestrials, other universal beings as well. So everything is guaranteed upon the planet. So it is no apocalypse, there is no world war, there is no pole shift, the world flipping, there is none of that. Everything is guaranteed to go forward. It's divinely ascertained. Nothing stops this transition for humanity out of the savage world into the free, abundant, harmonious world.
Beauty and abundance.
They don't listen. It's a simple thing. The media, no good.
Yes, I think the media
No good.
fake news.
Fake news.
Media no good.
There is no war.
No war.
There is other things going on, but it's not war. And World War III won't happen. Just what Rick just
Not
said.
allowed by the universal element.
But it's part of the wake up for others too.
Yeah, only wake up.
So with the fear that that brings, then people come out and it changes them on the inside. So again, there's lots of layers, but World War isn't one of them.
I believe that our world will have more and more beauty. Yeah,
Yes.
beauty.
But
Right.
so what's happening is the fear.
No fear, no fear.
No,
Right
but
now, no fear.
for the fear that the media is driving in, people are looking at it and releasing the fear as they realize it's just lies.
Yeah,
So
that's lie. That's
Yeah.
lie.
the liar keeps on lying, and the people aren't listening anymore. So the liar goes away, right? And this is where we are. So these things are happening. I'm not going to go into it too much deeper. Rick's already said enough about the hire, but they're happening for a reason. So the fear of war is for a reason, and it's to wake others up.
It's better wake everybody up
Yeah, to the beauty.
to the beauty.
Yeah,
To the beauty.
and the unity. So that's ongoing in the media. That sort of stuff. But don't put any mind to it. It's not real.
Only channel that say true. Only channel that say true.
การ
Don't go to the channel that have a lie.
Okay. Have we got any more questions, or should we? This has been just over an hour, so
โอเคค่ะ เดี๋ยวนะคะเดี๋ยวน้องขอขอบคุณก่อนนะคะเพราะว่าเวลาถึงเวลาที่กำหนดไปแล้วนะคะโอเคa meeting for the third time okay first second time we feel happy and for the third time more and more happy and more good relationship more and more beauty. So we hope that when we can see each other, not by the Zoom meeting, but you can see the people in Thailand. You can see the rice field, you can see the ocean, you can see the river, you can support the student, you can support the handicapped, you can see the person that doesn't ask the picture. Not only in the picture, but you can see the real one.
yes.
You can see the real one. And then we hope that we can welcome you in Thailand very soon.
So do we.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
We'll see. Thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. My love and light to you all as we move forward with this.
I like to cry again.
ก็
ขอบ
ขอบ
คุณ
คุณแท
ค่ะ
น
ขอบคุณ
พี่น้อง
ค่ะ
คนไทยเนาะขอบคุณแทนทีม
Thank
งาน
you
ขอบคุณ
ขอบคุณ
แทน
ค่ะ
พี่น้องคนไทยทุกท่านแล้วก็หวังว่างานรีเซ็ตงาน RV รีเซ็ตครั้งนี้ พระเจ้าจะอวยพรให้เราสำเร็จโดยเร็วกับขอบพระคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ God bless you all God bless you all ขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
The love and light and much gratitude and unity and
ครั้งหน้า
victory.
วันไหนที่อาจารย์แขกนัดเวลานัดวันที่ด้วย
Constituent he would like to settle for the fourth time can be open for the fourth time a meeting by Zoom. So maybe you can make the schedule later,ค่ะ not today, maybe later.
Let me
You
look.
can answer us by GPMS,ค่ะ.
Should we
Maybe
say
later.
if we say loosely the 8th, but maybe sooner? So that's 2 weeks, 14 days. But we'll see what goes on. If we say around about then for now, so if we make another meeting arranged for 2 weeks, or is it, and then maybe bring it closer, but tentatively for the 8th. Does that sound good to you guys?
ค่ะ 8 April
April 8. Yeah.
April
2 weeks, 14 days from today.
However, if you need to meet before that, let us know. Yeah.
I see you every day in the sky.
There you go. So if we can do that, Jidarat, say the 8th, but if you like, just ask us and we can jump and meet earlier. And if anything happens in the meantime, again, just ask and we'll have a meeting earlier. But if we say that we can arrange one for the 8th, then we can get something fixed. And
Yes.
should things
Eight,
change,
okay.
that's okay. Wonderful.
Okay,ค่ะ wonderful ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ thank you ค่ะ